Anybody else here make more than one kid at a time? Anybody? Couple people, maybe? Some people are clapping. Sometimes people raise their hand like, I did. I'm like, oh, you had twins or triplets. And they're like, no, I just had 4. No, that's not what the question was at all. So just everybody just made one kid, just a bunch of underachievers. That's fine. That's all right. That's okay. It's fine. Well, I had some friends that made kids the same time I did and complained about how hard it was. And I'm sure that you folks that had one kid at a time, I'm sure that it was hard. I'm just saying 3 is just harder than 1. Like, let's start at the beginning. Breastfeeding. Yeah. We're outnumbered. I had to pull out the lazy Susan. Just. Funny thing about that is, about 3 months ago, my dog had puppies, and she has 8 nipples. And she only had 6 puppies. I mean, that means she had 2 spare nipples. And I'm watching her. She's feeding her dog, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. And then she says, who's the underachiever now? She doesn't talk. It was implied. It was so implied. Man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, 3 at a time. Like birthday parties. Look, you folks that just had one kid at a time, you get somebody from the church that can write in calligraphy, and they write all the kids' names on the invitations, and then you pass them out after school. Look, I ain't got time for that. I made a birthday flyer. I put it on the bulletin board. You see it or you don't. Face painters. I don't have money for face painters because when you have one kid, you got like 12 or 15 kids. When you got triplets, you got like 2,500 kids. I had to call the city. I had to get the blocked off. I had to get porta potties. It's a lot of work. Face painters, so expensive. We just use magic markers. I couldn't even. Although we did use the washable ones because last year we didn't know. I didn't realize some markers are so colorful, but they don't come off. And poor Tyrone, he was a Ninja Turtle for like 12 months. Poor guy. Poor guy.